I am legit pissed off. I'm playing Star Wars Outlaws on Xbox, and it seems like I've run into a game-breaking bug. I landed on Tatooine, so spoiler alert real quick before any of you guys bitch and complain about spoilers. There's a cutscene where you meet some Tusken Raiders, and I'm going to show you guys what's going on. It's crashed on me twice. I'm not able to proceed at any further where I'm at. So check this out. I'm at this checkpoint. And we're coming here, and we're about to run into these Tusken Raiders.
Whoa, I don't want any trouble. Just looking for someone. Okay. I wish I knew what that meant.
Nah, I wish I knew what that meant, too. So the cutscene goes on. And then you're going to see, right here, right when the cutscene, I guess, begins this dialogue with the Chief Tusken Raider. Game crashes. I'm stuck at this spot. I put hours in this. Thankfully, I have Ubisoft Plus Premium, so I only paid the monthly Ubisoft Plus fee. But if I bought this game, I'd be pissed. And this is coming fresh off of them actually patching the PlayStation 5 version, where there was another game-breaking bug when you travel in space for the first time before the, I think, the fast talk or false flag mission. I forget what the name of it's called. The game would reset. But now it looks like I'm stuck. And I don't even know how far my previous autosave would be before this. Completely fucking frustrating. Completely unexcusable for Ubisoft, who is making a fucking Star Wars game. That is a AAA title that they're charging $130 for a deluxe version. And it's officially launched. This game is officially launched, guys. And we're having bullshit like this. I get it. Some games that are open world in the past, like Skyrim and Witcher and, Cyberpunk, they all had their issues, right? But this day and age when companies are charging high price for games with big franchises like Star Wars, and we're having points in the game where we can't proceed after hours of it, it sucks. I'm going to try one more time to get through this cutscene. If not, we're going to look at my last load, or like my last autosave, and see if there's any way around this.
I don't want any trouble.
Or maybe I could skip it. Let's skip. Okay, so I had to skip the cutscene in order to stop the game from glitching out and crashing. What? Ubisoft, what is your fucking deal?
It's hard.
And it's like, I've been playing this game for several hours. I'm probably about like 6-7 hours in. Maybe even more. Maybe about 8 or 9, because I streamed 2 nights in a row. I have not once felt like I was having fun in this game. Now that I'm on Tatooine, I'm a little bit more intrigued because it's at least a planet that I'm familiar with. It's nice to look at this setting. I mean, the game's more entertaining now that I'm in the desert. But to encounter that broken bug and I have to skip the cutscene and miss the story, that's unacceptable. This is a AAA title. A Star Wars game. I get it. I'm not some fucking dev. I'm not a developer. I don't make big AAA games. I don't make big, huge franchise games. I haven't developed a game in my life. But this game is a fucking mess. Glitch galore. Game-breaking bugs galore. I guess I fixed it. The only way to get around that whole game-breaking bug, guys, if you're encountering that, is to skip your cutscenes. Fuck the story. Don't even play the story anymore. We can't play the story anymore. So, yeah, now I fixed it by skipping it. Imagine that being the fix. And not to mention, the whole reason why this was frustrating is because that patch that they had on the PlayStation 5 forced gamers to start a new save. Yeah, in order to fix that previous patch that they needed to do, you had to reset and start a brand new save. So imagine that you were 8 hours in like I was, and you had to reset. Thank God this was an easy fix. So just a PSA to everybody. We're going to play a little bit just so you guys could see. So I just landed on Tatooine not too long ago. Looks like we have some speeder action going on. So let's mark this guy. What a mess. Combat on your speeder kind of sucks. Get off. Oh, well, I guess the guy just killed himself. Look how smart the enemy AI is, guys. The computer just drove himself into a rock wall and killed himself. You can't make this up. It's like, I don't know what they're doing. This game had to have cost millions of dollars to make. This game had to have costed millions of dollars to make. And that's the AI we're dealing with. Oh, here's some combat. I got the rapid fire upgrade. The rapid fire upgrade. So we'll go into the ancient creature's lair, right? We'll see what else we encounter. But yeah, that game-breaking bug, PSA, guys. If you're on Tatooine, you might be experiencing it. That one was an easy fix. But imagine if it had been a game-breaking bug like the one on the PlayStation where they had to essentially make you start a new save file. I don't think there's any way I would have started a new save file. I think I would have rather stopped playing the game. And I did post this on Twitter the other day saying that at no point have I felt there was anything fun with this game, that I felt like hey, it feels like a slog. It literally feels like a slog to get through. I was thinking, hey, this is going to be cool. It's a Star Wars game. It's going to be one for the ages. But a lot of times, most of the missions feel tedious. Like, I'll admit, the Tatooine so far feels a lot better as experience goes than the fucking first planet. What the fuck was it called? Toshaka? At least right now we're in a familiar fucking environment, and it feels like Star Wars for once. But my god, was it a slog to get through some of those missions? A definite slog. And game-breaking bugs, yeah, they happen. But this day and age, man, when you're getting stuff patched, you know, when companies are charging you $130 for a deluxe edition with everything on it, that's unacceptable. And I know that's easier said than done when I'm not some fucking video game developer, but still. So, it seems like I fixed it. I just wanted to bring awareness to it. Yeah. I streamed this game twice, and literally each time I streamed it, I was falling asleep playing it. Now it seems like it's picking up a little bit, but 8 hours in is too much. Like, the first part of the game is like upgrading your ship or repairing your ship, fixing it, and trying to get back into space so you can go and do your fetch quest and do stuff for the underground, which is the different syndicates and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. And I haven't even touched on all the other shit people have been bitching about. Like, one thing, nothing that I said about this game in my rant on this video has been about it being woke at all. Like, I literally haven't said anything about the DEI efforts or the cringe of K-Vest being uglified just for the fucking game. You know, that aside, this game should at least perform well. I get it. Guys, it's launch, it's buggy, it's an open world game, that's to be expected. But get with the fucking times. If we're spending serious cash for this game, it better fucking operate well. It better operate well. So, yeah, have you guys encountered any other game-breaking bugs in the game? Let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys are experiencing in this game. Or what are your thoughts if you're playing it? I know some people are waiting. I think this will definitely be on sale for Black Friday. I could see a $30 or less price.
What'd you say your name was again? Hey, Vess. Just tell them I'm working on it.
I mean, what is this? Uncharted? Tomb Raider? Like, not much of this game feels like Star Wars. Honestly, it just feels like a sci-fi Ubisoft game. And they put a Star Wars filter on top of it with the enemies and the creatures and some of the planets. If you remove the Star Wars franchise, it feels like any other Star Wars, not Star Wars, any other Ubisoft game. A lot of it has to do with stealth too. Stealth can be fun, but a lot of the missions early on, if you get caught, if the alarm rings, it's instant game over, and I'm not a fan of that. I like having open-ended options like in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where if you get spotted, you could still take the mission down. Now, thankfully, some parts of it, you're able to continue. Like, I'm sure this area, it doesn't matter if I get seen or not, but you're going to see I'm going to use Nyx, who's like your little creature buddy, to cause a detonation right here. Nobody's near it, so that's basically going to be a waste, but it'll attract the attention of all these dudes. Yep. Oh my gosh. There's a whole bunch of enemies in this area. Essentially, I just fucked myself doing that. Anyways, I'm going to leave it right here, guys. Let me know if you got to the same bug that I had. I just wanted to share it and make a video. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.